Hi guys, how you guys doing today? So I just got my airport time capsule in the mail this morning, and thought I'd do a quick unboxing review of it. So obviously this is the new 2013 airport time capsules, the new ones with dual band Wi-Fi, the tower design one, and this is the 2 terabyte one. So yeah, let me go ahead and unbox it. But I haven't actually opened the actual packaging though. It's a neat way to place the box in there. Okay, nonetheless, here it is. So as you can see, the box is roughly shaped like the unit itself. It's long and not very. The footprint is not as big as the old time capsule, if any of you can remember that, but it's definitely taller, which I think is so much better. Aesthetically, looks much better than the previous model, and it definitely takes up less space on your desk or wherever you want to put it. So as you can see, I've got the 2 terabyte one. And I might add, it does look exactly like the airport. Is it the airport Extreme, which is basically the same thing as the airport time capsule, except it doesn't have the built-in hard drive inside, so it can't do your backups or anything. But the rest of the functionality is the same. So we've got Apple whatever there. Then on the back, it shows you a small diagram of what it looks like. It says that couple of writing here. It says automatic wireless backup for all your Mac computers to the built-in hard drive. Create a dual band 802.11 AC Wi-Fi network with greater performance and extended range. Connect to a cable or DSL modem for internet access. Share a printer or hard drive over Wi-Fi. Setup is easy with a Mac, iPad, iPhone, or iPod Touch. Quickly configure a secure network. Okay, yeah, and then down here it's just diagram. You've got your 3 gigabit Ethernet ports. You got one USB 2. That's if you want to connect your printer, share it over the network, or what I've seen other people doing is you've got 2 terabytes on this, but then after a while, if you have filled that up to a certain degree, what you can do is actually connect another hard drive onto there and extend your storage space. But note that since this is an Apple product and well, it is designed to work with Mac OS, it won't work with with Windows NTFS formatted hard drives, etc., etc. It will only recognize FAT32 drives, and I'm sure it will recognize journaled, extension 4 journaled, or extension 3, whatever, etc. Formatted hard drives, which basically work only on on Linux and Mac OS, but it won't work with NTFS. The bottom here we have your another gigabit Ethernet port, but this one is for your wide area network. So this is where you can actually connect your internet and then make this basically your Wi-Fi router. So your internet passes through this and then joins everything up: the printer, the file sharing, and all the other devices you might have connected on there. And at the bottom you just have a regular power port. Okay, so bottom, yeah, it just says stuff like 2 terabyte, blah blah blah. Not important. Okay, so let me go ahead and unbox it. Now, what I might like to add is that this newer generation series of the time capsules, Apple has actually added, well, besides the 802.11 AC, which they have promised up to 3 times faster Wi-Fi speeds, which should be about 1300 megabits per second. They've actually, well, they've also done simultaneous dual band support, so that's built into the antenna. And now what the antenna actually does is it does what they call beam forming. So, for instance, if you have this, if you have this setup in your house and there's a device using the Wi-Fi from a certain corner of the house, what the router itself will actually do is it will focus in most of its, if not all, it will focus the connection, if I should say, to where that device is relative to itself. So what that does in turn is, you get faster speeds, you get better signal strength, and yeah, and I've heard that it works pretty well. And with the 802.11 AC, I've heard that it's in terms of streaming and things like that, this is basically as good as it gets. So as you can see, it's it's quite tall. I mean, it's much taller than expected, but it's a really neat design. You've got your Apple logo in there. It's a matte type of finish, so it doesn't look like it'll be getting a lot of fingerprints. Here's the device itself. Down on the bottom right here, you have an LED indicator that lights up green or amber, and it's basically just a status indicator to show you if everything is good, and etc. On the bottom here, you have the feet, and I think those are, I don't know if you can see them. Okay, let me just try to get my camera focus here. Okay, there, now you can see them. You kind of have these small vents on the side of the feet. I think that's just for air circulation. Make sure everything is cool. And down here you have designed by Apple California. Oh, okay, and all that's inside is your power cable. I'm in Australia right now, so it's the Australian power cable. Side here, airport time capsule setup guide. Okay, it's not important for now. So now what you might be asking yourself is that why would you ever need to buy something like this? Well, personally, I am a Windows user. So this further adds to how this doesn't make sense. But I think to a certain degree it actually does, because I have a lot of external hard drives. I have up to, I think, 2 terabytes of external hard drives, and what I found with them is that I want to be able to move around my house without having to carry them with me. So that is being able to, for instance, watch a movie outside, on the porch or something like that, without actually having to carry the bulk of the hard drives and the cables, etc., etc. And this really allows me to do that. And not to mention, it will actually improve, because the current Wi-Fi router that I have right now it was a pretty good router 2 years ago, but I mean, it's definitely showing its age, and this has everything to replace that. It has the 802.11 AC, the latest technology. It has dual band Wi-Fi. It has it has the beam forming. It has all the sophisticated new technologies in Wi-Fi that you can get today, and to add to that, it gives you storage. So basically, from my point of view, what this was to me was just a router replacement, and now I can make it sort of like my storage. And since it will be fixed in my house in a fixed position, I'll never actually have to move it about, which also further improves the safety of my data, because what you find with hard drives is that the more you move them around and about, the more they are at risk of your data. If what if you lose it, what if you drop it or something, the data is at risk. So basically, from my perspective, that's where it makes sense. I'm definitely not a Mac user. As you can see, my laptop is right behind me. It's not a Mac. This is a Dell XPS. I will be using this just as a network drive, and I'll be using it to stream my stuff and everything. So I definitely won't be using all that stuff Apple advertises, which is the automatic time capsule backup, etc., etc. So, guys, that's it from me. I hope you enjoyed my review. If you liked it, please do not hesitate to hit the thumbs up button at the bottom of this video. Thank you.